My name is Candace. I am the lead instructor here at 3D Microblading Career Training. I grew up a local Orange County girl in the city of Anaheim. I graduated from Cal State Fullerton. I actually am a sociology major. I paid my way through college bartending, and I was in the service industry. And I got pregnant, and I knew once I had my son, I did not want to work those hours. So I had to find who I was, what I really wanted to do, what my why was. And I loved makeup. I've always loved makeup. Making another person feel beautiful was, ideal to me. And I came across permanent makeup, and I figured, wow, what a better way. I'm not doing their makeup just for their wedding. I'm actually creating an eyebrow and changing someone's face, changing someone's life. And so I pursued my career in microblading. Being, gone the educational route and had lived the server life, I always found myself wanting something more. I wanted to live my dream. I didn't want to create this empire for somebody else, and I wanted that flexibility to, make my schedule. If I needed to make, X amount, I could set my own goal. I knew how many clients I had to book. I knew how many, and I knew exactly what was coming in. Not, oh, it's slow this weekend because, a big weekend and I'm not going to make money, but I still have to work that 9 to 5. This industry allowed me to be my own boss, make my own future, if you will, and I love that. That was the best part about joining this industry. My 3 favorite things, I would say, definitely have to be the flexibility. Having to work weekends all the time sucked. Holiday weekends, I'd miss family barbecues, I would miss weddings, I would miss very important dates, kind of losing friendships, if you will, because you couldn't. You had to work, you had to clock in, you had to work. It was a busy weekend. And, just being able to create my own schedule. My second favorite would be just making another woman feel beautiful. I feel, the face is so important. Obviously, we look at ourselves in the mirror every day, and the true power of what an eyebrow does to the face was just phenomenal. And it's when they first get the mirror and they look at their face, and they're so happy and they're excited, and it's almost like it's so emotional. It's rewarding because they're happy, I'm happy that they're happy, and then they get all the compliments from their friends, oh, I want to go thicker, I want to go darker. You kind of build this bond with your clients, and they're almost like your girlfriend. Another part about making my own schedule that I love, I personally take off every Sunday, and I call that my family day. My fiance has a full-time job, and Sunday is the day I know me and him are going to be together with our son, and I love that. Sunday's family day. And then, of course, let's not lie, I like the money. The small appointment time, and you get to make a lot of money, and that's key. It's all up to me, right? I get to do all of that. So I'd have to say those are my top 3 things that I love about this industry. So within our 4-day career training program, we actually teach you how to create an eyebrow based off of their face, their features, so it's custom. We teach you how to do different brow patterns, different strokes, different colors that we use, different pigment options. We teach you what to do beginning to end with a real client, walk you through the whole procedure. We give you consent forms, aftercare forms, and we get into the marketing side, how are you going to get clients. We also offer a classroom that's open all day, 6 days a week. We have a classroom you can come and sit and do your work in. We also have a room you can rent that is OSHA, bloodborne, health department approved. You could rent that for the day, no overhead, you don't have rent due at the end of the month, and you're still able to build your portfolio. And not to mention our beautiful kit. We have the newest, the latest, the greatest products that are available. beauty industry is constantly evolving. There's always something new, there's always something better, a faster way to do things. We implement that all into our kit, and we don't just push one brand on you. It's actually what we use, and if it changes and we find something better, we make sure to throw that into your kit as well. Yeah, the lifetime support, you could text us 10 o'clock at night. You can send us photos of clients that want to get their eyebrows fixed. What's wrong? Is she healing right? Because this is all new to you, but we've been in the industry for a while, and I feel like we've seen it all, but we do get surprised here and there. And lifetime support. So like I said, text us, call us, send us your homework, send us your paper of strokes, and we'll critique you. We're constantly here for you, and we're not going to just ditch you or stop answering your questions or responding back to you after we hand you your certificate. We will still be here. So this is an investment of time and of money, but it's all investing in you, in yourself. You're the only one that can make you a successful microblading artist. There's not another quiz, there's not another test after this. It's strictly up to you. How much do you want to work a week? Do you not want to work any weekends at all? Do you want to stay open until 9 o'clock at night? It's totally up to you. And the more you work, the more you're going to make. And to make that small investment up front, you will make that back so quick in time. And there's no other industry that will allow you to make that small investment for this return. I mean, look at the money I invested at Cal State Fullerton, and although I have great conversations with my clients in my sociology degree, I'm not using it, and I'm not getting paid to, have that education that I spent lots of money on still paying off. Thank God for microblading. So our 4-day VIP career training program is actually priced at $4,500. We are constantly trying to run specials, promotions. So if you see a less than that, I highly suggest booking it. I definitely suggest doing your research. Who's teaching you? Is she an active artist? Is she up to date with the newest stuff that's available? Hopefully you get one-on-one interaction with her, and you're not in a ballroom at a hotel staring at the screen watching someone microblade a live client. No, you need the hands-on. You need the training. You need to actually map a real face, help with selecting your color. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do online, but the actual live interaction with an instructor who's actively microblading herself and not just instructing, you could see where you kind of lose the love and the passion if you're just sitting and teaching and collecting a paycheck. A lot of the artists are, traveling around the world teaching microblading, but it's like, when was the last time you actually microbladed and you had to go find a client to do and build that relationship with the client so they come back to you? I definitely would recommend, reading reviews from past students. They might be successful on Instagram, but are they going to get back to you? Are they going to text you if you have questions? This class is right for you if you have a 9-to-5 job. We're able to, give you 4 days that work for you. We're active artists. We just block our schedule and, do the class when you're available. So if you can only do weekends, let's do weekends. If you are already an established esthetician, maybe you're in hair, maybe you already do nails, you work at a nail salon, come learn how to microblade and be your own boss. We're very flexible. You can make your own prices. There's no boss. It's all up to you. It's your par. You're setting your goals. But it's endless. Your pricing can range, and you're an artist. So of course, if you're good and people love your work, they'll pay and they will come to get their brows done by you. Realistically, this career, you have to have time to practice. Literally all it is strokes. But you have to practice your strokes. And if you're not a hustler or you're not willing to, put in your blood, your sweat, and your tears, this industry isn't going to just be handed over to you. You have to be artistic, you have to be dedicated, and you have to be a hard worker. You have to be willing to, establish that relationship with your clients to make them want to tell their aunt and their sister and their, uncle to come to you. The amount that you can charge per client with your microblading session ranges, obviously, depending on where you're at. We've had students from Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Texas, they could probably charge 1,000. LA charges 1,000. It's definitely up to you, and you should definitely start today because you need to start practicing. You need to start investing. We have students that are like, no, I don't want to post yet, I'm new. And it's like, yeah, you're new, but you gotta be new today. Next month, if you start next month, then you're new next month. So start now. You have to start practicing now. The better you are, the more money you're gonna make. The only way you're gonna make more money is by practicing. Make your strokes amazing.